What's going on? This is Diamond Life. So I'm doing a review on my wins on shadow trading. Okay. I think some people think that people who teach this stuff don't actually use it. So here's YM right now. This is a futures contract. So I noticed that ES, which moves similar to YM, it hit this orange line right here. This is a shadow, right? If you see this on anybody else's chart, they got it from me. All right. Um, nobody was using shadow trading before me. Okay. Um, I'm glad that I came up with this to be able to show people who start out on my team. Now, this shadow, which is ES, it actually hit this orange line, which is the standard deviations. These are micro standard deviations, but it hit this orange line. So they gave me confirmation for a buy. I actually should have got in down here, but I didn't look at the chart until it was like here. So I got in for a buy here. Stop loss was down here. And why did I go in for a buy right here? I went in for a buy because ES had already hit this line here. Okay. This is from the micro standard deviations of the first 5 trading days. And so I was like, if I'm wrong, then I'll get stopped out here. And if price is dropping, then I'll just get in for the drop. And then price will come down here to this bullish breaker. Okay. But I should have known better because it's not going to come down to the bullish breaker until it takes out a high, which is up here. That's why you see this big drop here. Now let's go to US30. Now this is where it gets real interesting. Okay. Pay close attention. This is where it gets real interesting. I was up 11,000 and, price been dropping, but it's whatever. So let me let the annotations pop up and then I'll explain all of this. All right, so once the chart pulls up, I'm going to explain my executions and why that buy limit down there didn't get hit. Okay, so I'm going to explain all of that. All right, so sorry for the background noise. All right, so right here, the reason why I got in right here now, I actually got out right here, but it didn't show the execution. That's why I have a red arrow right there. But look at this. This is a shadow trading I've been telling you about. Look at this. Okay, so if we go right here, S&P 500 already hit this line up here. Okay, it already hit this line up here. I don't know if you probably can't see it, but it's a dotted line right here. Okay, it's a dashed line. So S&P 500 already hit the line. Okay, and then NAS 100, which is right here, I have it labeled 100. Let me double click on it. So you probably can't see it doing the recording. But right here, if I double click on this, it says 100. So that means NAS 100. So the reason why I went long right here, where you see these blue arrows, the reason I went long is because I saw that I had confirmation that price would hit this orange line up here. You probably can't see it, but it's an orange line right here. It's dimmed. It's a dim, not this orange line, but this line here. See, this is what I'm saying. Like you see right here. So I bought right here. I was buying as price was going down. This is what ICT teaches people, to buy as price is going down. So you have to ask yourself, why didn't I hold for price to hit this line here, this brighter orange line? The reason is because you have to do it one confirmation at a time. Because look at right here. Look at right here. Hold on quick. What just happened? Okay, look right here. Price. I had confirmation that price will hit this line here from S&P 500 and NAS 100 hit it. But you can't be greedy and say, okay, I'm just going to hold out to this line. Now, eventually it did hit this line, but you want to get out before prices retracing down, right? Because you could just get back in here and then ride it up here. So I actually got out here. This arrow is supposed to be here. So I actually got out when price hit this orange line. My alert went off and told me that price hit this line. Okay, but it didn't show on this chart. So that's the reason why I got in. This is a whole shadow trading thing. I had confirmation that price will hit this orange line that you cannot see right now. Okay. S&P 500 hit it and NAS 100 hit it. So you have to go one line at a time. This is a whole shadow trading thing I've been preaching about. Okay. Now let me explain what I'm doing right now. What trades I am now. Okay, let me explain what's going on right now. All right, so I got in for another buy right here. Okay. You see the little arrow right here? I got in for another buy. Why did I get back in? Okay. I actually could have got in down here Well, let me explain this down here. I actually put this buy limit a little bit too. I put this buy limit a little bit too late. The reason is because this was a bullish breaker right here. Let me zoom in right here. This is a bullish breaker right here. Let me zoom into this area. So now I know. Hold on quick. This is a bullish breaker right here on the 5 minute chart. So we got a low right here, and this low was taken. So you have to look up and say, what's the highest up close candle? Is this one? But I know now I need to still factor in this high right here because price came down to this high right here and reversed. You see, that's why my buy limit did get hit. So now I kind of, it's a learning experience for me. So let me go back. All right. So that's why this buy limit didn't get hit. But I saw price coming down here because price always retraces down to the bullish breakers. Okay. This is a bullish breaker, but that's understanding how the structure works. So I got in here. Let me explain this here. So I got in here. Let me explain this. So what did I get right? What did I get in right here? Even while I'm not tripping that price is retracing right now, and I was up 11,000. Now I'm down to 3,000. The reason is because it may come down here to this bullish breaker. Okay, on a 15-minute chart, it could come all the way down here, but price has to go higher. Why? Let me explain something. So first off, I'm not going to explain this, but price has to come up to. I'm not. This is like my own enigma. The ICT teach like this is my own version of enigma. But basically, price has to come up here to catch it. Price has to come up to this yellow line. Okay, so it's only going down right now to go down to a bullish breaker. Okay, so price has to come up there. I have confirmation that it has to come up here. Also, S&P 500 came all the way up here based off the standard deviations. It came up here. So these are two confirmations. Also, we see that this is NAS 100. You see this blue line right here? This is NAS 100. NAS 100 went all the way up. NAS 100 hit this line as well. Okay. So I have confirmation that price has to come. It definitely has to come back up here. So that's why I have a alert right here. Okay. I don't know if it's going to come up here to S&P 500 or even a little higher, but I know it has to come up here based off of something that I recently discovered that I can't share. Okay. So that's why I got in for a buy here, and I don't give a damn about price going down and all that because, to be honest with you, if it goes lower, if it hits this breaker down here, I'm getting in heavy again on a buy, okay? Because it should just come up here, and when it comes up here, I'm going to sell everything. I'm not going. I may just hold a runner because S&P 500 did hit this area, and NAS 100 went a lot higher, which is over here. Hold on. This is NAS 100. NAS 100 went a lot higher. Okay, so like I said, they all move similar. Okay, that's the whole point. Um, I have two US30 charts. I'm not going to explain why, but it's a reason why, and I can't share that. So, like ICT teach, you want to save a few things just for you and your own family, but the shadow trading is really good enough, for people starting out. Um, okay, so right here I have where S&P 500 hit as well. Okay, so I have a shadow right here for S&P 500. Okay, so I'm not saying it has to come up here, but this is showing that actually we really have confirmation for this line right here that you can't see because I have an alert right here. This white line, it's a orange line, a dim shaded orange line under here. So that's why I have my alert right here. You see what I'm saying? I don't have it up here where S&P 500 hit because I don't have. I only want to put where I have confirmation at. Okay, this is a micro standard deviation. This orange line right here, which you can't see because I have it dimmed for a certain reason. Okay, um, so let me go to S&P 500. So I'm just showing you the shadow trading. I'm showing you, I have the shadows on it. The shadows give you confirmation on where we need to go. Now S&P 500 and NAS 100 is leading, so that's why I have low leverage positions on here because you don't want to trade the leader. You want to trade the one that's the stragglers. The one that needs to catch up. Right now, US30 has to catch up. See what I'm saying? That's why I have heavier positions on US30. Does that make sense? I got 210 right here. See what I'm saying? But on S&P 500, I have 10. I only have 10 on there. See, let me go back to it. See, I only have 20 on here. And Nas 100 is a leader as well. So I don't even have any positions on here because this is a leader. So how can I trade this when I don't have confirmation that it's going to certain areas? Nas 100 is giving me confirmations for to trade S&P 500 and US 30, if that makes sense. Okay. Um, all right. So I'm going ahead and end the video. I just was trying to show you guys the shadow trading and how, that I'm actually using it and I'm not just talking about it. Okay. And hopefully you understood what I explained. And all right. Have a great day.